Hey, it's your friend Stephen. Welcome to San Francisco. This is my beloved Mission District, and this is my home where I have lived for a little over 10 years. I knew this was the block that I wanted to live on. I filmed my very first video for a song called Semi-Charmed Life down the street around the corner. And I've always loved the vibrancy of the Mission District. This whole place was built in the 1870s. It has been a labor of love bringing this Italianate Victorian back to where it was. Come up here, I'll show you some more. You step into the house, and I immediately like this split hallway staircase. They call these bowling alley flats because it's one straight line down the center. I like this original wainscoting, and I had this done. It's graffiti, and that kind of reflects the mission where we're at, and also it's surfing, which is foundational to my life. So as soon as you walk in the door, you have a sense of who you're dealing with. What people want, what they crave, is to feel elevated and connected. That's what this front parlor is about. When my bass player, Leo, left the band, we remained best friends. And his mother, who is a celebrated painter in Berkeley, made me this. This is one of my very favorite paintings. That fits in really well with this chandelier. I never thought that I would want a Tiffany chandelier. I do want a Tiffany chandelier. It makes you feel great. These Italianites had these cantilevered windows. This is for catching light and sitting out here and reading in the morning, something I've done a lot and something that I will miss. Now, won't you join me on the divan? I always have a guitar here, and I sit on my big Chewbacca couch, and this is where I like to just if I keep guitars in different rooms, I practice more. I learned that from Blink-182, actually. These are the only things left now that I'm moving that would suggest that Third Eye Blind was in this house. It's lit. I love it. I just love this photo. This room, it's a little bit like a hug in the dark. Maybe this is my favorite room in the house. This is the dining room, and it had the wallpaper steamed off. It had this original 1870s plaster. The chandelier is sort of overly grand for this space, but God, have I had some overly grand dinner parties. I designed this table. It's oak. I wanted it to have life in it. I wanted to have a bit of that brutalist feeling of use. The rings, I welcome rings. It has this sense of depth and substance and time that I wouldn't want to cover up. This is a photo taken by Jacques Cousteau. Octopus is my favorite animal. Octopus is never on the menu in this dining room. Obviously, this room is a lot different than what you see from the rest of the house. Kitchens, I think, are kind of like machines. They can fit in with being updated. I don't really believe in wall hanger boards, but this one made it inside because it's blue, and I think it's cheerful. But for me, I wanted to have a kitchen that was sleek and thought out. This is bull top. I really like the aesthetic. I like the tolerances of the wood. If it looks right and feels right in the space, then you've got the right thing. There was a space here that could be gained, and I just wanted to make as much light in here as possible, so we sort of punched in these, not too much portals, but a little bit of that sense. Being able to walk indoors and outdoors from a kitchen to me seems more important pretty much than anything else. I planted this boxwood around. The idea is that it's a room without a roof. In a city where there's not a lot of outdoor privacy, this one provides a lot. And that's kind of what's useful about it. This is the bedroom. I had these cabinets made. They're nice to look at, but it's very simple. This room's just for sleeping. In the morning, I look out at the view. Every time you look at it, you see something different, and it's always eligible to inspire you. And I think moving out of here, that's probably the one thing that I'll miss the most. Now that I'm moving out of this house, It's actually been a treat for me to go through it and remember all the things that I put into it. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you find some inspiration for your spaces.
Before you go, let us know if you enjoyed this video. Drop a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exclusive tours.